And we're back with Planet Coaster. In between the last episode and now, I was kind of poking around, looking at my notifications, and I noticed one saying that a lot of my trash cans are like really, really full, and I need to get a janitor to empty them. And I was like, oh, and turns out I only have 2 janitors, so I feel like I need to hire some more. So let's hire some staff. Let's hire another janitor. Let's put him right there. There you go, buddy. Hope you're doing good. So then we need to check in on it. This guy's the new one. He is not too terribly happy, but that's okay. His job is pretty average. This guy, John, his workload is so high though, so I feel like we should give him some training. It costs $120, but we have the money. We need to allow our employees to have some good benefits and good training, so let's train him. Let's train Carlo. So they're both trained really, really well. So everybody's going up to clean up bins and litter, so cool. Who else do we have? We don't have a single entertainer. Who do we have? Okay, so we have a mechanic whose workload is low. We have all of our service people that we definitely need to train and increase that happiness and let them feel more comfortable with their work and like know what they're doing. And I mean, it's small amounts of money, honestly, so I think it's fine to train everybody. Okay, let's move on from staffing. Last time we added some pathways, fixed up the entryways to a lot of places. We added some new drink shops, some bathrooms, which were definitely needed. And at the end of the last episode, I got a notification on the objective saying that we have a balance of $15,000 or more, which I have now since spent on staff training. However, the next couple things we have to do to, I guess, win this campaign, we need to build a total of 4 rides. We need to build 2 more rides, and we need to attract 1,100 guests, which we're at 993 and it's still going up. So let's build a couple more rides as promised last time. Let's see, what should we do? Ooh, more rides are available to research. What's research? I didn't know we were getting all sciencey in here. I think it allows us to learn how to make new rides, which I think is really cool. Let's see, we have coasters, family rides, and facilities. Oh, a first aid. That'd be really good to know how to do. But let's start with rides. Let's go with a basic family ride, a gentle spin ride. Okay. Estimated research cost. Okay, I'm assuming that's currently going. So let's close that out. I'm getting something that's saying many guests are thirsty. Well, you know what? There are plenty of drinks places that you can find. I promise. I think off of this path, we're going to extend further back and then have another ride in here next to the coaster. So what ride would we like to do? I don't have any track rides, but I do have these kind of fun, more gentler kind of family rides, which I think would be kind of cool. Not all of them obviously are going to match the piratey theme, but that's okay. Around the world. Ooh, that actually looks really fun. Let's put this here-ish, kind of over here. Yeah. And then we are going to adjust it. So really quick, we are going to rotate it so it's actually facing the right way. There, boom, perfect. So let's place our entrance, and I'm still getting used to the controls, so bear with me, but it's working out. Our scenery is quite good. Again, with all these colors, I'm going to add that lovely rusty kind of red to everything to make it more piratey. There we go. And I think we need to test it before we can have people ride it. So let's test it. Oh, look at it go. That's kind of cute. Never mind. This is not one I would ride for sure, but it's a cool addition. It's one of those rides that you would see at the carnival, you know, at the state fair. Kind of fun. Let's throw some scenery in around it. What do we want? I was looking up trash cans earlier, so what do we have? Filters. Theme. Pirate. Really digging the campfires. Put a campsite next to it. A barrel bench right there for people to sit on when they don't want to ride the ride, but their family wanted to. And they'll put a crane right here in the middle. Let's fix that. Let's rotate that a little bit. See, now that I'm learning all these tricks about the controls, I can just plonk stuff down and feel more confident that I'm going to be able to move it around later, and that helps a lot. Okay, is the test good enough? Can we open the ride? It's open! There we go! Yay! How much am I charging for this one? $7.50? I'm lowering that. We're going to make this $5 to ride because I don't think it's going to be too popular, so if we make it a little cheaper, maybe more people will want to ride. Same with this roller coaster. Like, nobody is riding this one, I think. Oh, its ticket price is $10. Okay, is it making... It's not making a profit. And a lot of people are just saying it's too intense. So, we're trying to even it out with some more family-friendly rides. So, we'll see how that goes. Let's see what else we can do. This is a whole bunch of empty space back here that we need to fill in with, I think, another ride. Like, take the path and hook it around through here. I think that'd be pretty good. Why are guests still thirsty? Everybody's trying to go. Okay, so it just looks like everything's really crowded. We're making rides right now. That is our objective. Something that could fit in between this and this. No, I wouldn't have room for... Well, I take that back. I actually would have room for a queue. Like, I could have the entrance going in one way and then snake it back to the other side. I mean, it fits beautifully. Let's do it. Let's pop that baby in. Okay, let's place our entrance. The entrance will be on, I'm going to say this side. I have more room for a queue on this side. So let's put it right there. My exit will be on that side. Connect my entrance to the path. So, go a little further each time. There we go. We're just going to connect straight to here. Oh, hey! My pirate battle, medium objectives complete. I think it's just because technically this is done, but also nobody can get off this ride. It's also not open, but hey, we're building things. Now, let's have the path, leaving. Oh, wait. Not a queue, I need a path. So let's go with this one to connect back with what this is. And boom! I think that looks nice! That's pretty good. We have an entrance that goes this way. We have an exit that way. We have a ride that I desperately need to change the colors on. So, let's do that. The heart objectives got completed! Oh, we attracted the customers we needed! We did it, guys! Okay, so... Hold on. I'm gonna pause the park for just a second. So we hit every single objective. My head's blocking some of them. But I want to at least open this ride because I think it's precious and I just want to see how it works. So let's, okay, we're going to hit play again. We're going to start the test, or I guess the test is already going. Can we just open the ride? I got an achievement that my ratings are through the roof. Yay! Okay, look at that. There's our cute and cozy pirate park that we finished the campaign on. How about that? That worked out great. That was a lot of fun. I liked this park. I liked getting to kind of fiddle around with it and learn how things work in Planet Coaster. I've definitely gotten more used to the controls. I'm definitely getting the hang of how to place rides, how to manage the... Well, I'm getting better at knowing how to place things. All this down here with park management and research is still a little confusing. However, it's one of those things that I'll definitely get more used to as I play more of it. So I think next time we play Planet Coaster, I think we'll open a different park and then really start from scratch and just kind of organically grow it out. So instead of using one of the preset parks, I think we're going to go ahead and start our own and go from there. I think that'd be a lot of fun because then we can plan out the theme. We can, or even have multiple themes. It could be a park that like has like a pirate area. What other themes are there? I'm really curious now. Hold on. What filters are there? So there's fairy tale, festive, pirate, Planet Coaster, sci-fi, and western. I think we can have a park that's got like a section for everything. I think that'd be so cool. I'm getting really excited, and I think we're gonna start that next time. So let me pause that. We're gonna close the curtain on the pirate park for now. We can always come back to this one later if y'all want to see it. But I'm getting really excited about the idea of my big, giant, expansive park with all these different themes to it. So if you'd like to see me start that, please feel free to subscribe and stick around. And I am so excited to get to keep going with this game. It's great. So please remember, you are beautiful inside and out, and don't let anybody, especially yourself, tell you any different, okay? Bye bye!